Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of the Orlando trip. Don't mind me, I'm just mixing up my old hydration drink here, getting everything ready and raring to go. Let's have a bit of the old tropical punch hydration drink to get the day ready. Oh, lovely. Today, I need this. I need the hydration, right? Because today's going to be a busy day. Because today's the day we're going to Epic Universe, right? The Universal Park Epic. The brand new park only opened in May, and I'm going to be going to that one today. Now, the reason this is the more intense one compared to all the other parks is I have one chance at this. I have one shot. I have a one-day ticket. So basically, when I booked the trip, I booked a Universal and Disney combo package. Right, so that's 14 days and I have access to all the parks as many times I want, unlimited, except for Universal. Universal, I have a one-day pass. So unlike, Magic Kingdom, which we did yesterday, and all the Disney World parks, and the other Universal parks, including Volcano Bay, I can go as much as I want to. I can go tomorrow for a day, I can then go back for an hour another day, I can go as much as I want. But Epic, I can't do that. Epic is literally a one and done. I have to go in and get it done, right? So this is going to be an intense day because I need to get everything done today. So unlike yesterday at Magic Kingdom where there was some stuff I didn't do because I'll come and do it in another few days, I don't have that choice. No, I do. Obviously I can buy another ticket, but I'm not going to spend like $120, $150 on a ticket to maybe do a couple more rides. So I need to get it done. So the plan of action for the day is very easy, very simple. I'm going to be getting the shuttle from the hotel. So actually, before I started recording, I went down for breakfast. Afterwards, when I went for breakfast, I had a look at the timetable because, as I think I said in the first travel day vlog, to Disney World I have to get Ubers, right? I have to get Ubers. That's the only way I can get there. For Universal parks, because the Rosen Inn Point Orlando and the Rosen Inn in general, they have a deal with Universal, like a partnership, where they have the concierge desk for Universal on site, but also they run a shuttle. So I looked at the shuttle timetables. The next best shuttle for me to get from here to Epic Universe is at 8:40, right? So it's currently, I think, 8 o'clock now, so I have a bit of time before I've got to get down there. But yeah, so the plan is, get to the park. The parks don't open till 10, right? Which I didn't know till about an hour ago, because I thought it opened at 9, so I was getting everything ready. Had a look to try and work out the rough itinerary of the day, look at the rides I want to go on, work out the itinerary, is it going to be busy or not, and yeah, it opens at 10. It's open 10 AM to 10 PM. Listen, I don't know if I'm going to do the full day, but I do have the choice of leaving and coming back though. So I might go there, stay here till 3, maybe leave, come back here a bit, maybe go back up at 6, do Ubers at that point. I looked at Uber earlier, it'd be $8 to get to Epic. So, there's those choices there as well. So that's the plan of the day. I know the rides I want to do. There's a good few rides. So with Epic, it has various lands, which we'll talk about as we head on down, to the bit. But yeah, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. We're going to Epic. Follow me along for the journey, see what you like, and it'll be interesting to really get into the details of Epic because there's some interesting information about Epic that I'd like to have a little chat about in a bit. Okay, and off we go. On the way to Epic to find out how epic is Epic Way. Yeah, so this is a really interesting park. I'm really looking forward to doing this park for a number of reasons. Number one, it's a new park, so it'll be interesting. It's only about 5 months old, I think. It opened in May, so what's that, June, July, August, 4 months, only 4 months old. But it has been operating really since April with previews. Now, this park has had its fair share of criticism. Now, don't get me wrong, apparently new parks it happens a lot for, where it has teething issues, but apparently the criticism this park's got is the wait times are super long because there's not too many rides. A lot of rides break down a lot, then thus adding to wait times on rides that do work. It's apparently very hot and there's not enough shade, so that will be fun today to find out. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting old park to go and explore, see what it's like. So Epic has a number of lands. So a bit like Magic Kingdom, it's split into 5 lands. They're called portals. You go for the portals. So it has the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic based in France, off the Fantastic Beasts trilogy. It has How to Train Your Dragon, which I've never seen, but that'll be interesting. It has the Dark Universe Monster Unchained area, which is an interesting choice because the Dark Universe was a movie franchise Universal tried to start. So that's like with Frankenstein and the vampires and the Invisible Man and all that stuff. and it failed. The movie franchise failed before it even started. So it's interesting they've decided to dedicate a whole land to it, which is an interesting choice. There's also then Super Nintendo World, which I've been to before in California. I have some opinions on Super Nintendo World, so it'd be interesting to see the difference, but I won't talk about those opinions until I'm in Super Nintendo World. And then there's like a middle bit, which is like a general bit. I don't really know what it is, but yeah, so currently on the way to the shuttle. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how the shuttle works. I'm just really excited as well to see how this park is. So anyway, we'll see you in the park. Universe on the shuttle. Shuttle's quite easy. I would say though, it was quite confusing because the thing is, I've seen YouTube videos and there was a couple of other people waiting in the queue with me outside the hotel, and then the bus turned up, and as you can see I've done the video, it was just a yellow bus marked Mears. Now I've seen it before where on YouTube videos where actually it has like a Universal shuttle, like, you know, with like images of Universal, so I just thought it'd be a purple bus with like, you know, the Monsters Unchained and Super Mario World and all that stuff on it, and it was just a yellow Mears bus. So that's a good little tip if you're doing it from the roads in Point Orlando, that the bus is just a normal Mears bus and it doesn't stop outside the hotel. You have to sort of walk a little bit outside the hotel, so it stops south. You have to go to it and just say, hi, are you going to Epic Universe? He'll say yes, you get on the coach. But yeah, very easy, like we got here in 5 minutes, didn't cost me a penny, it was great. Just now walking, don't know where I'm walking to, towards Epic. I presume I'm walking that way. It also doesn't seem that busy either. It looks quite dead. Now, I don't know, the park's not open now for another, I think, hour, really. I think early access started now for 9. The park's not open for another hour, but yeah, there's hardly anyone here. So it'd be interesting to see how the day pans out. Maybe, tactically, me doing this Friday should work, because I did look at the crowd calendar. And even though the crowd calendar is quite accurate with all the parks, and they did say that Epic they can't predict is a new park, it did say it shouldn't be that busy. There's Epic music in the background there anyway. Anyway, let's get to Epic, shall we? That is some walking music in it. I feel energised. I'm gonna go to the park, come on, let's go! Hiya.
How are you?
How you doing?
Have a great day.
You too. That guy there's walked past, literally was doing so many like jokes to people. He saw the cameras, obviously intimidated by me, but he was like going, hey, your drop, sir, your pocket, and he's going to people going, let's go, let's go. So enthusiastic. Anyway, here we go. So just gone through security. I'm going to say everyone here at Universal so far are like super nice. Like, they're ridiculously nice. Like, everyone's just so friendly and kind, and they say your name, and it's just really nice and lovely. Here we go. Here's me hoping to have an epic day. So these are the options for the day anyway. So I said before in the video earlier, you have Dark Universe, it's based on Frankenstein, the Vampire, Invisible Man. You have the Wizard World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, the French version from the Fantastic Beasts. You have How to Train Your Dragon, the Island of Berk, and then you have Super Nintendo World. I think right now we're in the middle bit, you know. Look at it. Look at that. It's impressive, I'll give it that. Also, I think I've gone to the park early. I shouldn't have early access. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock and I'm in the park. So I have an early... Did I get early access by accident? Did we all get early access? This is mad, like. Oh, look at that cool message. You wonder next which path to chart? The answer lies within your heart. I'm going to have a little mooch around first. I don't really have a plan of action. I should... Okay, so this makes sense. I haven't got early access, so if you have a look here, you can see here, so park opens, day of time, the park closes at 10, and you can see here, look, Minecart Madness opens at 10. So yeah, so you can see here, look, most rides open at 10, so look, Harry Potter Ministry is open now, 75-minute wait, Unchained opens at 9, yes, Speed Racers, all these sort of stuff opens, right? So, I don't know what we're going to do, like, hello, what's around really? I think my tactic's going to be, do you know what? I'm going to go to the Harry Potter world. I'm just going to get it out of the way. 75 minutes. Oh, but it could go up though, couldn't it? Oh, I don't know what to do, that's the thing. Okay, so apparently, you don't have access to most rides, but you do today have access to Ministry of Magic, so I'm just going to go to Ministry of Magic. I'm going to get that out now, get it done. I'll wait 75 minutes in a line. I've got nothing else going on. I think I'll head there now. Because I just heard a Universe person say it, that all the rides shut till 10 except for Ministry of Magic, which is open now. Unless you're a hotel user, then you can't. You can go on to rides earlier. So that's what we're going to do. Go Ministry. That's the tactic. Look at all the war features. Hotel there, look at that. You have to say one thing, to be fair, it is beautifully designed. I'm quite blown away with how beautifully designed this park is, it's just really beautiful. So there's the Dragon's World, as you can see there, you have to enter through a portal. Now we won't be doing that till later on ourselves, but because we're going Ministry. Here we go. Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. See the wand up there. And this is the portal to enter it. Here we go. Oh la la. Look at it. So this is the Harry Potter. This is based on Harry Potter France. So you've got French restaurants, French cat, wands. Show there. And here we go. The Ministry of Magic. One of the most popular rides in Epic Universe. Generally, I've seen wait times of 3 hours, so I think 175 is good. In the queue for Ministry, let's go. There's a really cool effect I hope I can get shot off actually. Thank you. Look at that. Look at it. Magnificent. So we're still in the queue for it, but it's a lot of walking. So I don't know whether the waiting time is just long because it's a really long, drawn-out queue, or I don't know what the story is. It'll be interesting to know when I get there. But at the moment, we're just kind of like walking, really. Okay, this is where the queue starts then. Fair enough. That was honestly epic, right? Number each is epic. Number one, really good ride. Like, was so much fun. Story was good. It was really clever, just really good. And also as well, 75-minute wait was meant to be. I got in at 9:15, it is now 9:50. It was 35 minutes, including being on the ride as well, so really half an hour wait time. Like, if this carries on, this is going to be a good day, or dare I say, an epic day. That's what I'm going to do. Every time I have a good ride, I'm going to go, that was epic! Epic behaviour. Anyway, I think I might just mooch around now the Harry Potter world for a bit. So this is like another back alley place of the world. Now you can see a lot of people are around at the moment sort of waving wands around doing spells, because if you buy a wand in this land you can use the wands here and the other universals to cast secret spells throughout the whole entire area. So with that I think we've got to go and get me a wand. So here we go, this is the place. Cosme Acajor. So she, in the Harry Potter world, is basically the Ollivanders of France. So let's go and get me a wand, I think. Here we go. Here we go. These are all the different kind of wands you can buy. So, look, so you have obviously the character wands here, so you see like you've got Hermione's wand here, you have, you know, Harry Potter's wand here, Professor Dumbledore's wand is here. Here's the Fantastic Beasts wand, so you have Queenie Goldsmith, you have Albus Dumbledore, so his first wand. I'm not going to go for the character wands, I'm going to get like a personalised Universal exclusive wand. So I have two of them from Universal in California, so I'm going to get one from Epic, you can only buy an Epic. So those ones are here. You have here, you can see, you have the Rosewood wand, you have the Willow wand, you have here the Reed wand, you have the Holly wand here, the Dogwood wand, you have the Vine wand, you have here the Oak wand, you have the Ivy wand, the Fir wand, and down here you have Axatia wand. So these ones come in these boxes here, these sort of triangular square boxes. So I'm going to have a look at them and I'm going to show you outside which one I bought in the end. Right, and with that, the wand is secured. Like, it honestly took me so long to pick a wand, right? Because there were so many, like, nice ones and different ones, but I just didn't know which one was me. So in the end, I bought this one here in the old orange box. I'll show you the wand I bought. So this cost me $70, and do you know what? It's worth it. It's interactive. See a description on the inside that tells you a bit about who should own the wand and why you should pick it. So the description says, the inherent axe in this wand seeks the handle brings the minds of the copper cauldron in which was first honed by the extraordinary potion making skills. However, the blue wood invokes a fire's memories as the mirror and the winter shadows and some mountains, where I often lost myself collecting the wood from the premise designs of the young witch. This wand is perfect for strong-minded, resilient, sometimes intimidating witch or wizards who know that they want, perhaps for a lifetime, to possess exceptional strength of purpose. That's a bit of me, that is. So anyway, here is the wand. Look at that, see? So it's got like a cauldron style view there. It's blue, goes right down like that. I like the basic of it, and to be honest, with wands where I like to sort of spin them like that. So as long as I can do that comfortably, it's fine. It's really lightweight, and as you can see here, this here is a little tiny, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's a little glass thing. So this is what you use to make spells throughout the area. So it also comes with this map. So this map shows you where in the area of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley and all that, and Universal as well, where you can cast spells. So in the area there is about 12 areas you can cast spells. So I'll probably be doing that a bit later on. I think I'm not going to do it now. I might do it and I'll have a bit of time to kill later. Do what, I might go do a couple now and then we might come back. So I might try and go on a few more rides because it's currently, the time currently now is, it's 10:20 is the time. So after, I'm going to go cast a couple of spells and then I think I'm going to head off, right? The one shop was good as well because at one point the owner, like Cosme Akajor, she came in to help people pick their wands, which in Ollivanders, I'd love if they did that, because they didn't do that in Ollivanders in California, and I don't know if they do it here, but that's such a great way to do it. But yeah, this one, 70 quid, I think, worth it really. Let's do a couple of the spells. Here we go, so, we've got to move your wand in that sort of motion, so let's try that. Again, you have to move the wand in this motion here. So let's try that, shall we? So I have to move the wand in this motion, so with that, we're leaving the Ministry of Magic Paris Harry Potter land place. I went around and did a few more spells. The spells aren't as good there as they were in Universal, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on with my wand next time. I sort of now plan on going to, I don't know what I'm going to go next. I feel Island Berk's probably the best shout, really. Haven't really looked at the wait times or anything like that. I had a look at the quick app. Do you know what? I might go Stardust Racer. Or actually, Island Berk's there. We might as well go to Island Berk next to see how we get on with the old Island Berk, I think. Because the only thing I know I want to do, I want to do Monsters last. I want to try and get there as close to even as I possibly can, Monster Unchained. So let's head to Island Berk next. So this just shows roughly where we're at now at the moment with wait times. And these wait times are decent, look. Curse of Ram, oh. Meet Two for some friends, no idea what that is. Untrained Dragon, Hiccup, Wing Glider. Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to go completely off my own record and I'm going to go towards the monster zone. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go towards monsters because the wait times are low, so you might as well get the rides done now. I know it'd be probably cool seeing it at night, but would it really be though? Actually, I don't know much about it really. I could swing by in the evening and have a look at the ambience of it. We're going to head to monsters now, I've decided. We're going to change course. Monster Unchained. Through the portal for the dark universe. It's alive, the famous quote from Frankenstein. So I guess this is it, so obviously you can see very much to the decor of old ruins, like medieval sort of style. Not medieval, like Edwardian would this phrase be? Yeah, so like, so both the wait times for Curse of Werewolf and also the Monster Unchained are like 15 minutes. My philosophy is people having the same philosophy I did, is it's better to come in the evening time because it's cooler and it looks better. Maybe this is the trick. Get on the rides now and come back here later for the ambience, the atmosphere. It's Frankenstein's castle. Apparently, at the night time, again, why a lot of people like to come at night, it lights up and has a thunderbolt effect and all that stuff as well. I'm going to head on now into, I think it's Monster Unchained I'm going to. Oh, they have a single ride line. Oh, that's even better. Time to go to Monster Unchained. I'm going to bother doing a single ride line because I want to see what the queue's like and I want to see the atmosphere. Again, I won't film the queue, but I'm not going to bother stuff it. Let's go. Got called volunteers or walked in. Again, the theming and the cast members here what they call cast members, staff, Universal staff. They're just brilliant. Time to head on in and we'll see you the other side of Monster Unchained. I've just finished the 2 rides at the Monsters area. Monster Unchained, really good. It was like a classic Motor Simulator. Really good. It's a lot of throwing about and all that sort of stuff, but a good story overall. And then straight afterwards, I decided to go on to the Curse of the Werewolf. I did single rider because the queue didn't look that, it wasn't that busy. It was a 15-minute wait, but the queue didn't look that interesting, to be honest with you. So I thought I'd do single rider. Got on in 5 minutes. Like right now, I entered this land, I think, at 11 o'clock. I've done the 2 rides, and it's currently 11:25, right? So I might have a little mooch around and see what's going on really around the old park. Creepy old thing. I do think definitely I'm going to come back to this land at night when it's evening. So, I don't know, it gets dark around 8 o'clock, so maybe that's a good time to come. I'll be honest with you, I have most things I want done by about 2 o'clock. So I am kind of debating the idea of leaving, chilling out at home for a bit, then coming back at 7, getting an Uber. That's really what I'm kind of debating doing, because I think it'd be worth it, really. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave the Monsters Land. I'm going to leave now. There's nothing really I want to have a look at properly. I think coming back here at night is going to be the thing. That's what I'm going to do. I am definitely going to come back here at night. I'm probably going to go to Super Tender World now and see if I can wrap everything up before 2. Go back to the hotel for a couple of hours, then maybe come back. I think that's going to be my tactic anyway. Super Nintendo World will be next. Super Nintendo World. Here we go. She's going to have to go up an elevator. How mad. Like that. Then back to the castle and through the door into Nintendo World. Princess Peach over there. Let's take second turn. This place is honestly this is chaotic. It's so beautifully designed, but look, it's just chaotic. So much going on. It's wild. It's a wild place. First impression, this looks better than the California version. Feels like more work has gone into this. Anyway, let's have a look around, see what there is. So fun fact, you see these here, if you buy a watch and a special sort of bracelet, it has Mario, Luigi or Peach. You click it and it makes coin noises, when you're doing the Mario show, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not spending $40 essentially on those watches there. So I want to go on to the Donkey Kong ride. That's my priority ride to go on to. So let's head over to that now. Pretty sure this is it here. This is Donkey Kong's world, we're just living in it. So I'm walking away from Super Nintendo World because I've decided to have a new tactic. I've decided to pivot my plans. So, basically when I got there, the Donkey Kong ride wasn't, well, no, it's delayed, and truthfully, it's been delayed all morning, so I don't know what's going on that ride, right? I don't want to do Bowser Challenge because I did it in Universal in California, and it wasn't really for me. So the only one was Yoshi's Adventure, which was a 65-minute wait, and I weren't really up for doing that. So I've decided to pivot. So my plan is, I'm going to go to How to Train Your Dragon now, see what those rides are like, see what the vibe is, the place, maybe try and get a few rides in. Then I'm going to leave the park. So I'm going to disappear maybe like 1:30 or 2, go back to the hotel, chill at the hotel for 2 or 3 hours, maybe sit by the pool, relax. Then the plan is then to come back here at about 6 o'clock and see what it's like in the evening, try and get a few more rides in because I think it will be more quiet in the evening, and just see how I get on. That's my rough plan. Anyway, as I've been talking, I've done the minute walk to the Dragon place. Now again, as I said, I haven't seen this film. I have zero nostalgia for this film. So it'll be interesting to see from an outside perspective what this actually is like. Here we are anyway. We are my friends have dragons. So let's walk through here, shall we? Subscribe here. This is Berk. There is the best kept secret this side of the world anywhere. Guarantees. I can't bother. Anyway, yeah, so again, I've never seen this film, so I don't know what it's like. It looks impressive. It looks nice, like the area as a whole. It's very open. Very nice looking. There's a mountain there, presuming that means something. And there's stuff all around. Again, I don't know the film, so I'm not really one to comment on if this is a good portrayal of the film or not. Dragons there, just have a little play. This is also the theme, by the way, of the whole entire land. There's going to be dragons all over the shop. Vikings over there. Ships. So let's go and have a look at the ride and see what their wait times are and make an informed decision about what I want to do then. So let's go to Hiccup first. Apparently that's really good. So here we go, the Hiccup Winged Glide Adventure. It's going to be very good apparently. 65-minute wait. Reckon I'll chance it because I think all the other rides are basically the same pretty much. There seems to be a lot of wait times anyway. So let's see this one over here. There's another one down here. See what that wait time is first as well. Again, if there's any single rider, I'd love to bash out single rider. But I don't think this park has single riders. Well, not the park, but I don't think this land has single riders. What's this? 45 minutes? What are you? Dragon Racing Rally. This one throws you up in the air. 45 minutes. We'll try this one, see what this one goes. This one's called Dragon Racers Rally.
Catching sheep can be tricky, isn't it? So, before we start, you'll need to master the flying on the top of the ground.
It's like the ride sort of throws you up in the air and stuff, so interested to see how this goes. There we go. So, I just did the Flying Dragon Rally thing. It's actually quite good. Basically what you do to get strapped in, you control two wings, you just go around circles, you can tilt your thing to make it like you're flying. The other ride, Hiccup's Winged Adventures, Glider one, that's delayed, it's closed. So, it's currently only 12:15. By the way, right, it was not a 45-minute wait for that ride, right? And I was saying, no, Universal are really good so far at underestimating their times. Like, they put up a wait time, and honestly, you can cut 15 minutes off that wait time. So what I think I'm going to do next is, tell you what, there's like a water ride thing there. That looks fun, get sprayed in the face. Let's go and see what story is that. Fire drill, that's what it's called. Let's head on in. Okay, so I've just left the water fire drill one. It's quite good, got soaked. Not that wet actually, it was alright, it was fine. Like, you know, this land isn't really that for me. I think we'll do the Hiccup thing out of curiosity. The clouds, but that's still down as far as I know. My plan is to leave this land, have a look at Stardust Racers in the centre of the land, see what the wait time for that is, and I might do it. I think the Hiccup one's open now. Let's have a look at the wait time. If it's reasonable, I'll do it. The wait time is currently 70 minutes. Absolutely not. No. So, Stardust roller coaster is currently a 25-minute wait, which, you know, with Universal time, really, that's probably not even 25, maybe 15 minutes. So I think I'm going to go for that. The cancel concert was 10 minutes, but again, I just feel like I might do that in the night time. The last ride I probably want to do for now, so I might just get it done, see how I feel afterwards, and then head away. So yeah, I'm now going to head on to Stardust Racers. So Stardust Racers is interesting because it's actually two roller coasters. They're two roller coasters. Stardust Racers is interesting. It's two roller coasters that run simultaneously. They run the exact same time, and you get put in different lanes. Apparently one lane's better than the other, but that'll be interesting because, again, it'll be less busy tonight and I can try again. It's actually not that busy here either today. It's actually really interesting how not busy it is. But I am going to ride this and see how I get on, and I'll see you the other side. Well, that was wild. Like, that was so fun. Like, that was mental. So, like, this is one of those rides where basically what happens is you have a lap bar, but it throws you upside down and all that stuff. It goes so fast it throws the back of your seat. It's like the Velocicoaster in Islands Adventure, but it was wild, right? Really good. I'm definitely going later on. Good news is it's basically a walk-on for me because I went single rider line, and that was good. I ended up with a family who, the lady was like, oh, you can come with us because we're free. And I went, yeah, perfect, went with them. Talk is the mum bitch, she was quite cool. They're like cool young parents. They had like their 10-year-old daughter. And the daughter started crying because she didn't want to go on the roller coaster. The parents were just like, come on, you can do it, it's good, just go on, it'll be fun, you'll grab it, you'll love it. And I was like, and they just looked at me and goes, she's scared of roller coasters. And I was like, oh, you know, it'll be fine. And she goes, this is her first one. I'm like, this one? This is your first one, is it? Okay, well, fair play to you. Start them off early, you know, and I don't know what to say, you know what I like. When there's a family dispute happening, I'm like, yeah, they're there. In the end, like, she looked at me and I said, oh, it'll be fun, you know, it's roller coaster fun, like, you know, comforting away like I was. Anyway, my plan is now, I'm going to finish, but there's a restaurant I want to try and eat at, where they do like an orange chicken sort of food. So I might go there and then head away, is the plan. So, as you can see, we're back in the hotel room. So when I left you last, I went to go and have food in the Blue Dragon. And by the way, it was amazing, right? The food was great, right? The service was really good. So it was a restaurant style setup. It was an Asian style food. Looked really cool. The decor was really nice. I sat at the bar because they gave me an option. Do you want to sit at a table? Do you want to sit and eat at the bar? I got flustered and said the bar, which I kind of at first regretted, but it was actually really good in the end. I had a really nice bartender. She was called Kaylee. She had a very thick American accent, but her name badge says she's from Scotland. I don't believe she's from Scotland because she kept saying to me like, oh, how are you doing there, my friend? How's the food there, my friend? And I'm like, if you're Scottish, just say pow, right? Pow. How's the food there, pow? It was actually really nice food. So I, in the end, got a cocktail, which she recommended because I said, what's your sweetest cocktail? And it was called like the Yuzu Dragonfly or something. And it was really, really, really nice. Like I really, really enjoyed it. And then I also had the orange chicken and it was so filling. And do you know what? It wasn't expensive. I think the bill comes to $48 in the end. So for a full course and a drink, I thought that was decent enough, especially in a theme park, right? Because it is expensive. I was going to film my initial reaction as I left the theme park, but as I walked out, it was lashing it down. Like, it is really badly raining. So what I've done is I'll actually show you. Hold on, I think it's still raining now. Let me just quickly show you. So I don't know if the camera's really picking that up, but it is raining quite heavy. There's still people in the pool, which I find mental. Like, it's really hot out there, but it's just raining. So it's currently 2 o'clock. So my plan now is, I'm going to stick to my plan, which is I'm going to stay here for a few hours. I'm going to have a very light dinner, like maybe just a sandwich from the convenience store or something like that. And then I'm going to head back down to Epic at maybe about 5ish, try and get there for 5:30 or 6. And I'm going to do the rest of the evening there. So I've done a lot of the rides I want to do. So I just want to see what it's like at night and the atmosphere and the vibe. So I want to definitely do Monsters Land again at night to see what that's like. I want to try and do the Donkey Kong ride. I want to try and do the Hiccup ride. And I want to do Stardust Racer again because that was brilliant. And I want to do the Carousel as well. So that's going to be the plan. I'm just going to have a little break, have a little rest. And next time you see me, I will be at Epic Universe again. There we go, and just like that, we are back at Epic Universe. It's currently 5:30, and we are back and ready to go. We're going to enter through now. So quick few things. First of all, I've had an outfit change. We're going to be rocking the Gallagher brothers, Liam and Noel, this evening, because my clothes were soaked from the rain earlier on. I got earthly drenched, earthly soaked, so now I have a new shirt, new outfit, new everything, new evening time for this. Look at it there. Oh, look at it. Still wonderful. So, here's the rough action plan, right? So, it doesn't get dark in Orlando till about 7:45ish, maybe 8. So, it won't be like proper dark till really 8:30 or 9. So, that's when I want to experience most of things. But I think now it's going to mop up and rides I didn't do. So, the main rides I want to do is Hiccups. And I also want to do the Donkey Kong ride as well. So let's just have a look at the wait times now and see where we're at with that. The Hiccups is currently a 65-minute wait. I might chance that, to be honest with you. I'm definitely doing Stardust Racers again, at least a couple of times. That was epic. Epic! That was epic! I totally forgot that was the thing I was going to do, and I just didn't do it again for the whole entire vlog thing today. Yeah, so like I'm just going to sort of, this evening's going to be a bit more chilled and relaxed. Once I get them 2 rides done that I really want to do, I am just sort of going to relax a bit and sort of take in a bit more, I think. So with that, we are now heading into the Dragons again to go straight onto Hiccups. 65-minute wait, 65-minute line, that's fine. I don't mind, that's like at this point. One observation I'm definitely going to make is it definitely seems busier. It seems a lot busier this evening. Like this morning I was saying how not busy it was, and actually how I think it was a good idea to come at this time and come this day. It seems very busy now. So it's quite interesting, that really. So we'll say, this is a really cool, interesting design land, right? And I think the biggest shame really is that, like, I don't know it, so I can't appreciate that much. But like, look at that. That's just cool. That looks cool. That's cool designed. I don't know if it looks great. And like over there, it's just really well designed land. But because I don't know the land very well, or I don't know the franchise, I just don't appreciate it really. So into Hiccups we go. With a 70-minute ride. I'm not keen on the 70 minutes, but like, I've got to get it done. So I might as well just go for it really. Anyway, see the other side. So I see here the queue is very long. It's definitely at least an hour here. See, my sort of hope is that it is one of those overestimation universe scenes we're doing, so hopefully it'll be done at 45. I got in line at 5:35, so it'll be interesting to see how long it does take. But I see a lot of people leaving the queue, a lot of people jumping out of the queue for being too long. But like, I had a look, and the only other ride I want to do is the Donkey Kong ride in Super Nintendo World. And I'll be honest with you, I've had a look, that ride is 2.5 hour wait. It's 150 minutes wait time, so I'm not jumping to that at the moment. I don't even know if I'll get on that stage, so I'm not queuing that long for that ride, right? That's basically all my time. I'm just going to sit it out and go on this roller coaster. The problem with these long waits is I always hope it's going to be worth it, because imagine if it's not, imagine if this is rubbish, and I've had to wait in line for an hour of my life. I don't even have any games on my phone, I don't even know what to do like. Anyway, let's see how we get on, shall we? So, update. How was Hiccup? Well, I was in the queue for the end 45 minutes and it broke down. The ride got delayed. They were saying, oh, we'll be back up soon, and da-da-da. About 10 minutes later, we're still doing the same. In that meantime, I had a look and I was like, I don't want to stand in this line waiting for this really now. I'm not overly, like, I don't mind, I want to do the ride to experience it, but I'm not overly bothered about doing the ride. So I just jumped out the line, and during that time I had a look and realised that the Donkey Kong ride, even though it's a 2-hour wait, they have a single rider queue. So I was like, well, hold on, I'll just go there and get in the single rider queue and at least tick that one off the list, because I do want to do that one, and maybe Hiccup will be less busy later on. You know, it's one of those rides I was watching it go around thinking, no offence to it, I'm not waiting hours in a queue for this ride in particular. It's just one of those rides, so I'm going to
down to Donkey Kong, see how we get on there. So now we're going to go to Super Nintendo World. Here we go. Hello, you sensory overload nightmare. Did you miss me? Right, let's go down to Donkey Kong Land and try and get on the old ride. It's a single rider line, so hopefully that should, I won't be there for 2.5 hours. I predict maybe half an hour might be in that single ride line for, but we'll find out when we get there. Right, here we go. In the single rider line. Let's go. The current time is 6:20. So let's see how we get on. There we go, just got off the Donkey Kong minecart ride. Very good ride, really good. As you can probably tell, it's a tiny bit darker. I was in that queue for about an hour and a half, right? And the thing is, don't get me wrong, single rides are great. They're a bit risky. In theory, it is shorter, like it was half an hour shorter than if I joined the normal queue. But the queue doesn't move that much because they're sort of filtering people as they do, so it feels longer. But yeah, no, really good ride, really enjoyed it actually. But you know, I've been here for 2 hours now, and this is the first ride I've been on, and I'm starving. So I'm gonna leave this land now. I'm gonna get something to eat because I am so hungry. Like, this was the darkness I was quite looking forward to. This sort of lovely low lights, very well lit, very nice. Be interested to see what it is like. It gets a bit more darker, but I just must eat something. I am starving. This is why I'm glad I made a decision to come back in the evening time. That's why I'm glad I did this, because it's just beautiful looking. Here at night is actually drop dead gorgeous. Now, most parks are really nice at night, but this just has a different, it's a cosmic-y sort of feel to it, which I really quite like. Anyway, I'm going to try and look at this Metronome Astro pub, because I just want to say I need food. So, currently sat down at the Metro Astro pub. I've ordered a Angus burger and I've also ordered Bud Light. I did it through the app, which is very confusing, because I got in first and I was like, "Hi, can I have a table?" And they said, "Oh yeah, sit down and order." And I was like, "Okay." Wait about 5 minutes, no menus, realised there's QR code, then you order through the app, which is a bit odd, a bit annoying to have to add card details after and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, just wait for the food and see how it goes. Try chips first, shall we? Let's pour in ketchup first. Ketchup makes everything better. Oh, look at that. Right. We'll try chips first, so. Chips are nice, very pub-like chips. Pub chips, really. They're very nice. Try the burger then. Look at that. Oh. Burger's very nice too. I can be reviewing food like some sort of food critic. Me going, yeah, nice, yeah, it's nice, yeah. Okay, we've just finished the dinner. Now we're going to head off down now to the Monsters Land, the Dark Universe. So I want to see what it looks like at night, and I want to ride the werewolf ride as well. Honestly, like, it's currently 8:30. There's still so much I want to do. I've already decided already that, so right now what I want to do is I want to see what it's like at night in the Dark Universe. I want to ride Stardust Racers again. I want to do the carousel. I also do want to go to Harry Potter and see how that is. I'm not that dramatic about that, to be honest with you. I've got so much to do, right? I've got like an hour and a half left to do it all in. So the Dark Universe. Let's see how much I can get done in the space of an hour. see. Right, let's try and go on the werewolf ride now, shall we? Here we go, night filming. It'd be interesting if it is good in the dark, because someone I was actually doing a single rider with before, during the day, said it would be good in the dark. So let's just test that theory, shall we? There we go, just did it there. Pretty much a walk on, basically walk straight on within about 2 minutes on the ride. And you know what? It was good. It was dark the whole time, obviously it was the atmosphere, so it was actually really intense, but I probably thought it'd be a bit more than it was for that. I was worried I was going to throw up there at one point because I had just eaten, but I was fine. So I've just left the Monsters Land now. The plan now is to go and do Stardust Racer and the carousel in the middle, and I might end up in Harry Potter to end the night off. Carousel Constellation, 25-minute wait. Let's see how it goes. Okay, update. I left the queue for carousel. Like, I weren't going to wait more than 10 minutes for that, I'll be honest with you. Like, it just felt long. It felt to be more than 25 minutes. And, you know, listen, I'll show you now, right? I'll show you what the ride is. I'll show you what the ride is. So there. There's the carousel, look. Just going round and around and around. See, you get the idea, don't you? It's the carousel goes round and round. Any questions? I thought it'd be a good little video bit, but I thought I might. Do you know what? At the end of the day, if it's 10 minutes, I'll give it a go. But for now, look at this. Water. Look at that water. Anyway, Stardust Racer. Stardust Race time it is. Stardust Racer. At night. This is going to be more terrifying at night than it is during the day. So this is why I'm going to do it. I want the fear inside me. So I'm in the queue, it's a 20-minute queue, and they've closed the single rider, so it won't be a walk on today, it's going to be an actual queue. Ugh. This evening has just been me queuing, basically. This has been my evening at Epic, me in queues.
Attention travelers, for your safety in the
That is more intense in the dark than in the daylight, honestly. That was crazy. Anyway, I'm definitely doing it one more time though, because I was on the same lane. I want to try the other lane as well, see what that's like. But yeah, I'm going to go to Harry Potter quickly, see what that's like, and then end on Stardust Racers. I've given up on Hiccup, I'm not doing Hiccup now. I've decided that's a no-go. So let's go to Harry Potter, just here, spend about 20 minutes there, go there, end the day, 10 o'clock finish, epic day done. I definitely on that ride though felt the Angus burger almost coming up a couple of times. I was like, oh god, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Here we go, Harry Potter, let's go. Wizard ride. Try this one here, so. Wizard. So there's a restaurant there anyway. Here's more things. Oh, a floating feather. Let's go do that one. Expelliarmus. I do love it was walking around about wands. Everyone here has a wand, it's just like armed and ready to go. If any Death Eaters come now, oh, we're in luck. Look out there, there's a big light that goes up, right? And that's connected to there, look, so have a look. I don't know if it's that clear. Probably not because the light's there, admittedly. But that's the Elder Wands. I think it's really cool. We are going to go to Stardust Racers. one more time with Stardust Racers before I go, and this time I'm going to go on the other side of the coast. There's two sides to coasters. I've been on the right hand side the whole time. I'm going to be on the left hand side this time, and then I'm done. Oops, I did it again. There we go. And with that, the third time of Stardust Racers. And I this time went on the green side, right? And I'd say I think yellow's more intense. So the right hand side's yellow side, I think is more intense. In terms there's more sort of looping around and it's a bit more scary. But the green, right? The green itself, you actually see the other coaster more, the yellow one, so it's a bit more trippy. And also as well, there's a lot more up and down in. So yeah, like such a good ride. Like Stardust Racers is a real win of a ride, really. And on that note though, I think it's time to leave Epic. It's currently 9:30, the park shuts at 10. I could maybe get another ride in somewhere, but do you know what? I'll try and beat Sir's pricing for Uber, I reckon. Obviously I'll do a full debrief when I get back to the hotel. And on that note, goodbye Epic. You've been brilliant, generally. You've been absolutely epic. You've lived up to your name. Anyway, I'm going to head back onto the hotel now and we'll do a full debrief about the day back at the hotel. So I'll see you there. Here we go. We're back in the old hotel room. Just got back. Uber's very easy to get, and actually surge pricing didn't exist. It was $10. It would cost the same amount of money as it did earlier to get back. So that's really handy. As well, I have actually just stopped off and got a ice blast drink from the convenience store. It's a blueberry frozen drink. It's like a squishy, you know, like squishy from Simpsons, like that. It's a bit bitter, but between this, it was between this, cherry or cola, and I went for this and kind of regret it. So, I'm very tired, truth be told. I do feel a bit knackered. I do need to do a debrief here because I'm going to say it now. Epic Universe, I have one thing to say to you. And that is this. Well done. Well done. Epic. You truly knocked it out of the park, honestly, right? I know at the beginning of this video, I was very negative about Epic because of the things I read. Because of the things I read that they weren't organised and they opened the park too early and things kept breaking down and it wasn't that good of a park and all that sort of stuff. I totally and utterly eat my hat there because from the moment I walked in there, I knew it was something special. That generally, a lot of people I see say about Epic, they say, oh, I'm not going to go this year because they've got those teething issues. I'll go next year or the year after when they've sorted it all out. Generally, I'm going to say now, they've sorted it out. Epic runs fine, right? There were some issues throughout the day, don't get me wrong, but they weren't big issues that were a bit weird. They were just normal park issues, you know, like ride, spoiler alert, rides shut down. They're complicated things. They do shut down. The only issue I had the whole time I was at Epic, so, tell you what, let's go through it all, right? So the morning I got there, the one was brilliant. I got through so much stuff. I went through all the rides I wanted to go through. It was really good. It was not that busy. It was a lovely little vibe. Everything was really nice. And that's when I decided to have the midday break, right? Came back, had a sleep, went back to the park, fresh as daisy at 5:30. Now, admittedly, when I went back in the evening, it was a lot more busy. So I don't know why the morning and the midday weren't that busy, but the evening was very busy. Maybe people had the idea that I'm going to come to in a second that Epic is very good in the evenings. Maybe that's the reason, but generally, it was great in the morning. The evening was still busy, but again, it was brilliant. You know, all right, the hiccup with, ironically, the hiccup ride was a bit annoying. That got delayed, but I'm not that bothered about it. I just wanted to go on it because people said it was good, but you know what I mean. It was just fine, right? You know, and then again, the Donkey Kong ride, admittedly, I did do the single rider line and I wasn't there for an hour and a half, but that ride was delayed and shut down the whole morning I was there. So I understand why it got very busy in the evenings. And to be fair, with single rider rides and single rider lines in particular, it is a risky business because there isn't a wait time on those lines. You're just standing in that line, filtering through and filling in gaps. Like sometimes the single ride line could be longer than the actual line because you're just filling in gaps, really. But no, it's still really good. Right, every ride was good. There was not a ride there that I didn't think was
at least decent, right? Now I do have some opinions about what kind of rides they have and all that sort of stuff, but I do want to try and go to Universal first, the other parks, to sort of formulate my opinion properly, and maybe at the end of the series I'll talk about what I think about each park and everything at the end of the series. But generally I just want to say now, that was a great day out. That was epic. It was so good. It's such a good park. It really... Now, truthfully, I don't think I'd want to go back again, so it's handy I did have the one-day pass, because, like, I would go back again to maybe ride Stardust Racer again and maybe go do a couple more rides again, but generally I wouldn't spend more than 2 or 3 hours there, so I wouldn't go and spend a day there, so I wouldn't go and pay for another day ticket. But honestly, it was just a really, really, really good park, right? And it doesn't deserve the criticism it gets, quite frankly. Like, I think it really, really stepped up to the plate today. And yeah, I'm glad I got it done. I'm glad it's sort of not out of the way, but I'm glad that it was good and it was a good experience. That's what I'm really happy with as well. But yeah, Epic's just great. It's a great park, and I would recommend it to people if they want a one-day park. Go to Epic. It's really good. You know, the theming of the lands are brilliant, because I even said throughout the whole entire, you know, video, I'm not a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, so I don't know what Arlen Berk is, but I can tell the land's really good. It's a really good immersive land. I see it a bit like the Galaxy Edge sort of style. It's really immersive, but I just don't have that nostalgia for it. Harry Potter land was really good. You know, the Ministry of Magic, Paris. But unfortunately, they have Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley, which are more ingrained because of the Harry Potter series. You know, everyone likes Fantastic Beasts, but, you know, it's not as popular as Harry Potter. You know, then you had the Dark Universe, which, again, brilliant, but as I said, a film franchise didn't really work. But again, brilliant land, and really looked great at night. Definitely a nighttime land. Then you had Super Nintendo World, which was chaotic and busy and lots of things happening, and it was all over the place, but still a really good land. I don't know why they do call it Super Nintendo World. I don't know why they don't call it Mario World, because there's not other Nintendo games there. Like, if Pokemon was there, I sort of understand, but I just call it Super Mario World personally, but whatever. But it's still just great. And then the middle bit, obviously, with the carousel and the Stardust Racers and the cosmic feel, like, the whole area was really good feel. And at night, honestly, I was stunned with how beautiful it looked at night. Like, Epic at night is epic. Like, it is not just epic, it's beautiful, it's mesmerising. The lights and the themings and everything, and how everything blends together. It's so beautiful. It's a beautifully designed park. It's a beautiful place, right? I can't speak highly enough of it. It's so good. And also the staff are really nice as well. Like, bar, I would say, one server I met in the Meteor Astro pub, everyone was so nice, so friendly, so much fun, really got involved and really were in character as well. And just, it was just great. Really great. It's really, you know, it's a great park. Which is nice, because this park did have a lot of pressure on it. For me, because again, I only had one chance to go to it. I heard some criticism about it, so there was a lot of pressure on this park. And the whole entire trip coming up to this holiday, I did think a lot like, oh, what's this park going to be like? Oh, this is going to be the dodgy part. But honestly, it was so good. So good. Anyway, enough about Epic, because tomorrow we are going back to Disney. Yes, so tomorrow is my first visit and first time to Animal Kingdom. So I'll be going to see some animals and going to see the Avatar Flight of Passage ride and just having a good old time. Going to get the Magic Band all charged up now, get it ready for tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it epic, as I did. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.